I don't want any part of it. Well, once again, women want that fairy tale dream. So, I mean, right now we're going to see the effects of it.
Yeah. And the thing is, guys, is let me make this very clear, because a lot of people tend to think that like me and Fresh like promote degeneracy, blah, blah, blah. No, we promote adaptation. Okay.
Logical.
And logically sound adaptation to an ever-changing marketplace, right? So people can call us misogynists, they call us assholes, they can call us dicks, whatever they want. But our job on Fresh and Fit is to give you guys the advantage. Remember, guys, power is never equal. For one person to have leverage or be in a leadership role, the other must concede or relinquish some level of authority. On this podcast, we tell y'all you need to be that individual, never the girl. Okay? Now, some people might construe that as sexist, misogynistic, blah, blah, blah. But we know on a balance of probabilities, if the man is in a leadership role in the relationship, if the man has a leverage in the relationship, if the woman likes the man more than the man likes the girl in the relationship, it's more than likely going to stick. Now, I wish we could go back in time to 1950, where nuclear families were a thing. Women weren't necessarily hoes. You can go ahead and get married to a woman without that much of risks to your assets and money and your well-being. But those days, quite frankly, are fucking gone. Okay? Just keep it all the way 1,000. Society is no longer in a position to allow you getting married not be a risk. Okay? So even though I wish that guys can go ahead and get married and have children, because I know that nuclear families are the backbone and cornerstone of any successful society, the juice is no longer worth the squeeze, my friends. Okay? The risks that you open yourself up to in the West just quite frankly aren't worth it. And here's the thing. We had Jen, right, and Dan Silver on. They're family lawyers, guys, and they practice a bunch of different laws, by the way. They're not just family lawyers. They're well-versed in other things. If Hakimi had been in the United States, his wife would have been able to get his assets. So a lot of y'all that want to go ahead and run and, oh yeah, I'm going to go put everything under my mom's name. Not a good idea, because your wife will still have access to your assets, my friend. So that just goes to show you how marriage is an institution set up for you to fail in the West.
And even them as lawyers, what do they have? Prenups, things in place for their assets. Now, if the lawyers are doing it, why shouldn't you do it too? But once again, guys, in this setup here where we are right now, if you're not careful about your assets and what you're doing, you could be in trouble. So marriage, yes or no, up to you. But ultimately speaking, we say no.
Yeah.